Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 20. Seven. At their own 27-yard line.
Set.
Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. From the 35, here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
2nd and 5. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. All told, it's a loss of 8 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Hurts. This pass hauled in by Dotson. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Call it a pickup of 3 and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Nix. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
The 48-yard line.
Bombers, chill.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Throwing is Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. This is taken at about the 14. A big hitter that time in the punt game. 66 yards on the boot. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. That's taken in by Franklin. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And now they'll shift things around. To throw is Nix. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Jalen Phillips, the former 1st-rounder, getting in there for the sack. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless 1st quarter.
Hey, kill.
To throw, here's Nix. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Bombers. Chill. Captain.
Working out of the gun is Nix. He'll air this one out from Mims. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That good for 22 and a first down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Grant Calcaterra, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, an interception's result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Nix to the air. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Eagles are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
They find some open field here. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 54 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Eagles 14, Broncos nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Hold on, set. Captain, ready. 180. Wait, hot. Chill.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And for the third time here this half, it's intercepted. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
4 yards.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Hey, 73.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, hey, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he tried to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it?
And he'll get this inside of Philly's 20 before being taken down. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Now it's Nix. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking.
And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Broncos have got it back to within a score. Lutz with the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. Now that certainly solidifies how to attack this 2-minute drill right before the half. I don't think they were going to try and run out the clock, but now after that big play, their thoughts are certainly of trying to score and get some points before the half.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. Only able to gain a couple there. And now it's 3rd and 3. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They go play action with Hurts. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Throwing Nix. And that is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Nix. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And running with power here. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Back to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Nix from the shotgun. Now he'll tuck this and run. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now the left side is Brown. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 down to the 19, and it's a 1st down. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. Oh, that one got away from him. Short distance kick missed, no good, way wide to the right, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. The final shot before break. Nix. He'll air this one out from Mims. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. It's Sidney Brown with it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 9-touchdown ball game. 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Nix. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made back at the 48-yard line.
Kill.
2nd and 13. And now here's another interception. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Eagles will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll go play action with Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Off the play fake, Nix. He finds his man, complete. It's Franklin. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
Bombers.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that 2nd catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On play action, here's Nix. And my goodness, another interception. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who throwing, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
63.
Again, it's Barkley. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 205 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line. Barkley inside handoff. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
12 more yards. That's another Eagles.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
A gain of 9 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running gets them to the 9-yard line. Here's a give to Bigsby. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
It's a gain of 1 yard.
Now a handoff to Bigsby. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's Bigsby. Calling no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. Such a long drive here, 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even...
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Tank Bigsby from 8 yards out. And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Looking to put a drive together. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Dobbins.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
He's brought down at the 42.
This offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Nix. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And now here's another interception.
Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to have great